Story 1. Am I the a-hole for canceling my son's birthday party because my mother-in-law left poop on my toothbrush? My mother-in-law watches my 3 kids. Their ages 5, 3, and 7 months. My mother-in-law usually watches them and drops them off from school. The kids are battling a stomach virus, so everyone was home on Monday. The little one had a poop explosion, so my mother-in-law washed her butt in our bathroom sink. However, she did not clean up after, and there was poop all around the sink, on the toothpaste, on the toothbrushes, and the little cups that the kids use when brushing their teeth. I have pictures if you guys really want to see. This has happened before, but it's the first time we said anything. When my wife called her mom to be more careful because it's absolutely disgusting and gross. My wife is Hispanic, so her tone can definitely be aggressive, especially to a gringo like myself. But her mom seemed to understand the frustration. However, once her sisters, both in their 30s and single for good reason, caught wind that my wife belittled their mother, all hell broke loose. The sisters began defending the mother, calling out how dirty and messy our house is, calling my wife fat, and basically just saying how lucky we are to have the mother-in-law in our life, and it's no big deal. In fact, we're the a-holes for being upset about this. I guess the sisters got to my mother-in-law because then mother-in-law came back and started parroting the same talking points about how messy our house is, how ungrateful my wife is, and how my mother-in-law cleans our house and cooks for the kids all the time. My 5-year-old son was also at her house this weekend and had an accident where he Hershey squirted on the bed because he's sick. That was also thrown in our face multiple times. They also referred to watching our kids as favors, which is weird because they always ask to take them. My mother-in-law says she won't come ever again to watch the kids. She did not show today, so I had to call out today to watch the baby, which is fine. However, I don't like how the mother-in-law is affecting my job and career with her pettiness, as I had some important stuff scheduled today. Keep in mind, we pay her $300 cash a week to watch the kids. Now, I'm going to pay about $150 more per month for someone to watch the kids, which is no big deal, really. However, my son's birthday is tomorrow. They had a big old party planned at my mother-in-law's for Saturday. However, I've told everyone that we will not be attending the party, and we have barred her family from seeing, giving gifts, or even speaking to the kids for the time being. Am I the a-hole for canceling my son's party and not allowing my wife's family to celebrate his birthday on Saturday? There was a lot to unpack in this story. It just keeps going back and forth. Not cleaning up poop is really a health hazard. But then there's accusations of the house being messy to begin with. We're talking about family, and then the fact that they're paying the mother-in-law. It's just really all this drama. And because of all this, because this is so close to the son's birthday, you're kind of being the a-hole. You're kind of punishing the son for all this family drama you're going back and forth on. I think it would be best to really grin and bear this birthday party and then afterwards deal with the family how you want or restrict contact if you feel it's that dangerous. I mean, unless they're doing something really unhealthy, grin and bear it. Story 2. A barmaid laughed at my drink order. I was on holiday with my son, 14, and we were watching football in a bar in the evening. I don't really drink, but do enjoy a cocktail while on holiday. The server came by and asked if we wanted drinks. I asked for a pina colada, and she snickered a little at the order and kind of laughed out an okay, and then walked off to make it. This annoyed me a little. I'm just a grown man wanting to drink a tasty cocktail. What's wrong with that? When she brought the drink back, I got my petty revenge. As she was placing the drink on the table, I said, "My mom loved these, God rest her. I always have one on the anniversary of her passing to remember her. She looked horrified and tried to shuffle off quickly, so I asked her for a cocktail stirrer, so she had to come back again. When she came back, I took a sip from the straw, kissed my hand, and pointed to the sky, trying to look sad. She was so visibly uncomfortable I had to stifle my own laughs. She noticeably avoided our table multiple times after this. This is small. Not the a-hole, I don't think. It's not like he went full Karen and complained to a manager and tried to get comped or anything. Just kind of a prank. I think it was kind of an appropriate little petty revenge. Not bad. Story 3. Entitled Dad Breaks My Leg Because I Continuously Blocked His Son from Scoring. We had a volleyball tournament. For reference, I'm a middle blocker, 6'5" and vert of 70 centimeters. Game starts and everything goes good. Eventually, the entitled dad's kid gets subbed in because his team wasn't scoring. And apparently, he's a star player. I blocked every hit he went for, and his dad started to get visibly angry, starting to shout at me and stuff as well. After the game ended, we won, and I blocked nearly every shot from this guy. The entitled dad came to me asking what my problem is and stuff, and I said, "Sorry, man, it's my job." He started laughing and stomped on my shin. It's broken, and I'm currently in hospital writing this story, and the dad should hopefully end up in jail. Also planning on suing for permanent damages. Doctor says I may not be able to play volleyball ever again. And I got a college offer. Yeah, not the a-hole. Didn't shout back at this guy. It's totally this other person's fault. You got disfigured. You got permanently changed. Your body got permanently changed because this guy decides to have an attitude. Absolutely not the a-hole.
Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the video and have a wonderful day.
Story 4. Crazy entitled aunt in the Italian restaurant. My immediate family was, for the most part, perfectly normal and boring. We were not prone to outbursts and tantrums. It was very calm and quiet. Everyone got along, and we were pretty happy with our boredom. I tell you that so you understand that I had absolutely no experience at all with people prone to screaming fits. You should also know that I suffer from a case of terminal morbid curiosity. I also don't give a care. Never did. Never saw the fun in it. This happened when we were visiting for my great-aunt's funeral. I was 12. C.A., crazy aunt, insisted that we all go out to dinner at her favorite Italian restaurant. It was just the best. She said so, and she was never wrong. The gimmick here was a little flag of Italy on the table. When you wanted more dinner rolls, you raised the flag. This is important. Flag up, you get rolls. Flag down, no rolls. Remember that. The 6 of us are seated. They take our drink order and bring the bread basket. The cast has a new member, P.U., for my poor, long-suffering uncle who will one day be made a saint for being married to C.A. for over 20 years. Some of you commented in my first post that he was an enabler. He wasn't. He was a victim as well. He couldn't leave her without leaving Emily, crazy aunt's daughter. It started with a drink order. C.A., we will have 5 sweet teas. Dad, I'll have a Coke. Mom, I'll have a Coke. Me, tea, no sugar. This is a mortal sin in the South. C.A., don't be silly. You can't have tea without sugar. Me, I don't like sugar. C.A., that's stupid. Bring her sweet tea. Waitress winked at me. Yes, ma'am. P.U., I think I'd like a Coke as well. Emily, I'd like a Coke. C.A., we drink Pepsi, not Coke. We are having sweet tea. The waitress brings us our requested drinks. C.A. was growing agitated. C.A. likes to control everything and everyone, so she told us what to order for dinner. I'm not going to get into an ethical debate here, but I refuse to eat veal. She demanded we all have the veal. I refused. I knew this would set her off, but oh well, I'm not eating veal. My parents, after I had explained to them years earlier why I would not eat veal, refused to eat it as well. Did I mention I get my I don't give a care quality from my parents? Well, they didn't give a care either. They were perfectly capable of ordering whatever the hell they wanted. So they did. I had lasagna. It was good. My mother's was better. Once we ordered what we wanted, it emboldened P.U., and he stepped out of line and ordered something else as well. C.A. was not having it. C.A. You're getting the veal. P.U. I feel like something else tonight. C.A. The veal is the best. P.U. I still want something else. C.A. You won't like it. P.U. I'm sure I will. C.A. You don't know what you're talking about. P.U. I know what I like. C.A. Well, you can't have it. P.U. Yes, I can. C.A. I said no. P.U. Well, I'm ordering it. C.A. You always get the veal. P.U. Because it's your favorite and you make me. I don't even like Italian food. C.A. Yes, you do. It's your favorite. P.U. I want the lasagna. C.A. Damn it, P.U. Order what I tell you to order. P.U. No. Lasagna. Emily. I'll have the lasagna too. C.A. You can't have that. You're allergic. Emily. No, I'm not. C.A. I'm your mother. I know what you can and can't eat. C.A. To the waitress. Bring her the veal. The whole time this is going on, I am looking from one to the other like watching a tennis match, back and forth, with the pitch of her voice getting more and more shrill with each sentence. I was fairly certain that when we left, bats would have been summoned. I'm just watching them and eating a dinner roll. The food arrived and everyone got what they wanted, even Emily, much to the fury of C.A. Then it happens. P.U. raises the flag. C.A. puts it down. P.U. puts it back up. C.A. takes it down. Up and down, up and down. I see the bread guy hovering at the edge of the table, waiting. Flag goes up, and he rushes in to drop off the new basket before it can go back down. C.A. grabs the basket and throws it at the kid that delivered it. To save time in typing, every time C.A. speaks, the flag goes down. The rest of the time, it goes up. C.A. You don't need any more bread. P.U. But I want more. C.A. I said no. P.U. I'm an adult. I can have more bread if I want. C.A. No, you can't. P.U. Why? Just tell me why I can't have more bread. C.A. Because I said so. You aren't listening to me. P.U. I'm hungry and want more bread. C.A. You wouldn't be if you had ordered the veal. P.U. Yes, I would. I always am, but you never let me have more bread. Tonight, I get more. Me. I want some more bread too. C.A. No, you've had enough. Me. No, I really think I want more. C.A. Well, you're wrong. Me. You seem upset. C.A. That's because you people aren't listening to me. Me. Yes, we are. We just don't care. We want more bread. Dad. To me, while trying not to laugh at how absurd this is. You aren't helping. Me. I think you want more bread too. At this point, the whole damn place is watching our table and the battle over the flag. I'm fairly sure there were people taking bets to see who would win. In the middle of the confusion, a nice lady sitting at another table nearest Emily tapped her and slipped their fresh bread basket to her. Emily took a roll and slipped it to me. I took one and slipped it to my father. Then it went to my mother, who, after taking a roll for herself, slipped one onto P.U.'s plate. C.A. saw it and grabbed it. P.U. was faster. He shoved the whole thing into his mouth at once. It was a big roll. The waitress approached the table to check to see if we needed anything. Xanax was unfortunately not on the menu, and C.A. demanded she bring the check. Me. I want dessert. Chocolate cake. P.U. Sounds great. I'll have some. Emily. Me too. Dad. I'll have apple pie. Mom. I'll have cheesecake. Bring cheesecake for C.A. She loves cheesecake. C.A. No! We are not having dessert. We are getting the check and leaving. Now. Dad. No, we aren't. C.A. Well, I'm leaving. You can all walk home. Dad. I drove. It's our car. C.A. I know. Give me the keys. Dad. Nope. C.A. You have to give me the keys. I live here. You're just visiting. Dad, yes, I'm just visiting. With my family. In our car. CA, it's my state. Dad, I don't care. It's my car and you can't have it. You're a terrible driver anyway. CA, no, I'm not. Dad, you drove the wrong way on the freeway. CA, no, I don't. It's the other cars going the wrong way. Dad, you got lost in your own neighborhood. CA, not always. Dad, you're not driving my car. CA, yes, I am. Dad, no, you aren't. That, ladies and gentlemen, continued while we ate dessert, paid the check my father was buying. As we walked to the car and for the entire trip back to their house, my father drove. We dropped them off and went back to our hotel room. Dad, has your sister always been this crazy? Mom, no, it started when she was about 3. Dad, what happened? Mom, she started speaking in complete sentences. Dad, I don't think this story is even posted here to ask if they are the a-hole, because there is just no way any type of behavior could even come close to what Crazy Aunt is. Just such a massive control freak, a failed control freak. Everyone knows she's trying to control everyone and just doesn't care. I think she's kind of emboldened because, like this person said, the uncle is just a saint for being married to her for so long. Completely no way. Just standing up for what you want to eat and having your own preferences. Not the a-hole at all.
Please leave your story in the comments. I would love to make a video on them in the future. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.